Okay, thank you very much. Please, you would permit me to quickly respond to the earlier topic. I think I can't hold it back. I think it's very unfortunate, and I think I have a divergent view on that because I think it's disingenuous to see how the social media has redefined us as a people. We are not vindictive people. And if you look at the reforms that is being clamored all over the world, the global reforms are moving from prison to correctional center. So what happens to forgiveness? I think that we need to change our narrative from what is being echoing out from the social media generation, which some people will refer as children of anger and babel of voices. We have a distinct culture, and I think forgiveness is central to this. The father of this girl, we had the report said he had forgiven. There is a need for healing. We cannot afford to regenerate vindictiveness, to regenerate vengeance, to regenerate cruelty. So I think that this lady has been sentenced to jail for a while, and has been pleading. What if this lady happens on the reverse side? What if this lady happens to be a sister to any one of us? Are we still going to maintain this narrative? I think that this is a need for soul searching, and a need to come back to who we are as a people. We Africans are loving people. Africans are deeply forgiving people. And I think that when you look at the Constitution, according to Section 175, the president has that discretionary sweeping power to grant that pardon, which is called the prerogative of mercy. And when you look at the word pardon, it presuggests that someone had committed an offense. That is why you are granting pardon. Otherwise, if the person was innocent, there will be no need for that use of pardon. So I think there is a need for us to have this moral regeneration of ourselves as a people, to come up with an identity of who we are, rather than allowing the social media Chinese whispers to define who we are as a people. So I think that for me, it's very painful. I commiserate with the family that has lost a dear one. Nobody wished to lose a loved one. But in as much as this is established, we need that healing. We need national healing. And I think we need to learn to move forward from past misdeeds, no matter how hurtful it is.
Oji, I want a sane country. I don't want a hypocritical country. And that's why yesterday I challenged President Tinubu on the show. And if he wants to do more pardon, I can give him some names. Shekau is one of them. Lawrence Anini is another one. And we can also put in the names of top criminals that destroy people, because we want a society that is not vindictive. If in the case of the person pardoned, I repeat, if they are not high up there that they can even have access to the president, will that pardon happen? We're talking about a society that calls for fairness. And that's exactly what's happening in the north. Look at it. Bandits can go around in motorcycles, right?
Yeah.
But have we not been talking about Nnamdi Kanu for a while? So you can see the kind of country. Mm-hmm. All of this is not an offense. Just let some other people take guns and move on the street. Look at that one, wearing military camo. In the end, we said they should forgive them, isn't it? Because we want a society.
Peace pact.
Oh, it's a peace pact.
Yes,
look at guns.
It happened on Sunday.
Look at non-state actors wearing military fatigue and carrying guns. Mm-hmm. In the end, don't we want a country that forgets the past? Let's forgive them. Mm-hmm. Let's forgive them. Let's see the kind of country we are going to build. But Nnamdi Kanu, no, he must suffer. He must suffer. So let's continue with the hypocrisy. You can see the killings in Abia. Mm-hmm. All those that kill people in this godly way, let's leave them and let them be. Let's forgive them. Mm-hmm. Because we want to build a country of hypocrisy. See, let me tell you something, Oji. Mm-hmm. A nation that values privileges over purpose will lose the privilege and will lose the purpose.
Olabode George, flagged by some family members of the late Nigeria's foremost nationalist, Herbert Macaulay, appreciated President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's gesture for honoring their late great-grandfather but that the family was deeply disappointed when the list also included some pardoned notorious criminals and murderers, considering the courage, intellect, and the conviction by late Herbert Macaulay, which helped lay the foundation for awakening Nigerians' political consciousness.
Of course, we say thank you to Mr. President, but the way it was done, lumping all kinds of characters, drug barons, murderers, to our own, for what he did in this country. We thought it was a little bit unfair. They are rekindling a flame of patriotism, political integrity, and people-centered governance that Papa Herbert Macaulay ignited more than a century ago.
The PDP chieftain also described the latest deflections from the party by some governors to the ruling All Progressive Party (APC) as unfortunate.
I am an irredentist PDP man, and I tell you what, the principles, the procedures that we follow is still the best solution for the problems of this country. So those who want to go, they are looking for crumbs, because as they get there are people already waiting. So what would they do? Jump over all those people? We've seen it before, even during the time of Jonathan. Remember, we were at the National Convention. They all trooped out, led by Tinubu. Didn't they come back?
He urged Nigerians to reclaim the moral center of the politics as exemplified by late Herbert Macaulay, who was not ethnic nor sectional in his approach to politics. He also called on the new INEC chairman to do the right thing and preserve his name for good.
I will plead with this new man, Professor Amukuto. Let him make sure he will go back and quit on well.
One thing I see to this is our government has been the enabler of this terroristic system.
You can say that again.
They are. Because at elections, they consult them. Our politicians consult them at elections. They use them for sort of their criminal act to gag up against the people that are opposition, basically. And then after election, it's in Lagos here too. Most of those boys you see, they don't appear as terrorists in Lagos. They appear as hoodlums. They are in Lagos. They just come at you and they tell you what to do. If you don't do it, you're in trouble. And nothing will happen to them. That's the form of terrorist we find in Lagos here. And then their bosses are in their office, political offices.